crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. I hope that you guys are doing well. You guys know the drill. If you don't see that little red light up there, that means you're on replay. Make sure you type hashtag replay. Let us know that you're here. Let us know where you're watching from. Roxy even says hello.
Say hello, Rox.
Let us know what you had for dinner tonight. All right. I'm seeing some live friends coming on in. Oh, there's Roxy talking up a storm. She says hello, you guys. There she is. Christy. You brat. You brat, Christy.
What'd she say?
She said, praise the Lord, finally. Hi, Kim. Welcome, sweet friend. Yeah, I see you laughing at yourself. You booger. Oh, goodness gracious. Hi, Dawn. How are you, sweet friend? Oh, goodness gracious. Come on in, guys. Say hello as you come in. I'm so excited to be here. Sorry we're a little bit late. Hello, Amanda. Welcome, girl. Hope that you're doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Kevin's watching us too. I don't know if you guys heard, but Roxy was saying hello earlier. Hello, sweet Danny. Welcome,
Hello,
my
my
friend. Hello, Rhonda. Okay, guys, if you're on the replay and you don't like the chit chat, just fast forward through a little bit. There's so many people that just love to come in and say hello, and they just like a little bit of chit chat in the beginning. So just fast forward until you get to the craft. Hello, Stacy and Jenny and Kathy. Welcome, ladies. Hello, sweet Carol, my friend. Schwinky Vintage with Carol. Here's Miss Roxy. Yes. Okay, ladies. We may not get a huge crowd tonight because there's so much stuff going on TV tonight. So we're going to just go ahead and get started. I'm sorry I'm late. The owner was in the clinic. I got a little bit distracted. Hello, Pammy. I know, Rhonda. I like the chit chat too. I love chatting with you guys. Hello, Lorianne. Yeah, so I got a little distracted. I had to send something off to for a client. My flash drive wasn't working properly. And then I just needed to catch up with some chit chat, some other crafters going on.
Hey, Lori,
hello, sweet Caroline. Anyway, I did not have a plan. I arrived home late, past 5:30, and let me show you what my plan was, and then we'll figure out what we got. Thank you, Miss Christy. I saw you being a stinker there in the beginning. Hi, Stacy. How do I organize my paint? I don't know if you can see that back there. If you can see.
Hi, Tamara.
Those little plastic things. You want to see what those plastic things are? Is that what you're asking me? I bet that's what you're asking me. And I'm just being a ding dong. Hi, Tamara. Hello, sweet girl. Hello, Gail. Hello, Brenda. You want to hand me those? You're going to have to move the stuff on top, though. They are little clear acrylic plastic containers. I got them from, you can get them at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. They're in like the beauty section by the makeup. They're there's little plastic things. You felt like we were in Texas again, me and Kevin, not you. What were you waiting on me for? Here. Shopping.
Here's one.
Okay, here's one. It was a 4-piece thing. You got to give me the other one. So here's one. He's not going to give them to me. And then there's 2 more that are half this size, so they equal this. Open that little drawer behind you like you did the last time.
This drawer?
No, the one above it. Handles over here. And that little plastic thing over there.
This one?
And there's like a little tray that they sat in. And so I just kind of took them all apart. The clear thing right there, dude. That thing. Yes, dear.
I don't know. They're all plastic.
Ding-a-ling. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. So they all just sat inside here like this. I use this obviously for something else. I got multiple uses out of that little thing. Anyway, that's what I use. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, I think they were like $6.99 or $7.99. Thank you, sweet Christy. Thank you, Caroline. Okay, so let me show you what my brain went to as I was driving home. I'm thinking, I have nothing planned. What am I going to do? So I found this at Goodwill the other day. And I thought, okay, we're just going to make this little guy over. And I sat in here and worked on trying to get something. Thanks, Gail.
Make me do this stuff.
I thought, okay, I'm just going to sit here messaging Christy. Okay, this is my plan. She's like, that's great. Kevin's screaming from the living room and says, why don't you do that snowman I cut you the other day? I'm like, I don't have anything to do with the snowman. It's just a snowman.
I cut him.
Well, you can make something, he said. So, isn't that tree gorgeous, Tamara? Carol and Updo, yeah.
I just got creative and just figured I'm going to make a snowman.
Anyway, Kevin made this all on his own, all by himself. I did not tell him to do it. I did not give him any directions. What did you tell me your circles were?
It's my fault. What?
What did you tell me the circles were?
A protein jug.
Protein jug.
A soup jug.
A soup can.
And a chili can.
A chili can?
Yeah, a
little
little
top one?
Smaller chili can.
A little microwavable chili can. Those were what he used to make his snowman, and then he cut it out. So, anyway, that's what we have, guys. So, we're going to make up our snowman, and as Miss Carol told you, we will give this guy an updo.
Then I drank the protein drink.
A new word that I had created that Carol shared with y'all. Anyway, we will do that another day. So, we're going to make a fun little snowman. Okay, it is hot in here. It's hot in here. Where's your Georgia sweet tea can? Mary wants to know.
I'm here.
Trish, my sweet friend. I haven't seen you for so long. How are you, girl? Woo. You're sweating me out. Sweating me out.
It's not hot in here.
Gotta use my little plate. Yummy snowman. Yes, Tamara, we can eat him. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, he did good by himself too, Polly, right? He didn't get any encouragement from me. I didn't even ask him for it. He just did it. Hi, Tracy. Ooh, you're gonna have to go turn the air down. All right, you guys, I just have some white paint in my little condiments squirt bottle.
Up and down, up and down.
Time for Kevin to do a craft. Do you know what he told me? He goes, well, I can make something. And I said, okay, what are you going to do? And he says, Kevin does a lot of talking, and he kind of just goes off a tangent, and you don't really know what he's saying. And he told me he could make something, and then all of a sudden he started talking about he's going to make a salad for dinner. I said, how are you going to make a craft salad for dinner? Tell them what you said, Kevin.
I'm going to use craft dressing.
That's how he's going to make a craft.
It's a craft salad.
A craft salad.
If you use craft dressing.
I mean, seriously, you guys. Seriously, this is what I put up with.
Roxy likes it.
Do you want to build a snowman? Tracy, I love that. That's so sweet. Yeah. You guys get it, the pun, right? Oh, my.
It's a craft salad.
Oh, can you go on that?
Oh, no.
That
Here we
top
go again.
bin right over there. I'm going to need like a wood. Actually, this might be too big. Yeah. Yes, Christy, right? No, that's not a bin. That's a closet. Right here, underneath this light in the shelf. I'm going to need like a piece about this thick and about this long, if you can find it. Like my terminology. He's got jokes for days. You're right, Carol. He does.
God.
This
bring the whole thing
This
over.
is what I live with, you guys. Don't put it in the paint.
I'm not.
Woo, you almost did.
That's thick.
That's what I told you I needed.
Okay.
Caroline, I'm so happy that we're giving you some good laughter in your life, friend. It means a lot to me. It really does. Sheila, hi Sheila. I know. He's something else, I'm telling you. I'm sorry I didn't have this prepped, you guys.
Green glove treatment.
What's green glove treatment?
Makes it look...
How do you share when there's no share button? Martha, at the bottom, you guys are going to have to tell her while you guys, because it looks completely different for me, but there should be like a little like bent arrow underneath your screen somewhere by the chat box near that area. That's share.
Snowman when it's like 100 degrees outside.
100 degrees. Christmas in July.
I was sweating today. Outside.
I'm so happy, Caroline. Girl, there's a craft around the clock event potentially coming to... I think I told you this already, but I'm going to say it again anyway. There's a craft around the clock event coming to the Pennsylvania area in the fall.
Get out of the trash.
I hope that A, I hope that we can make it, and B, if we make it, I hope that you're well enough and close enough that we can at least come by and see you if you're not able to get outside. And if it means that we have to stand outside while you are inside, we will do it. I really do. I'm hoping and praying that it fits in our schedule because Christy and I do want to go back to Texas in the fall. And so hopefully we can make it both work. And I have no idea where the plan is to go and where you are in regards to that. But I hope that we can do it. And for those of you that are in the area or close enough by that you'd like to go, make sure that you go join the Craft Around the Clock community. I think that Miss Tracy has something started. I think there might be a Facebook page or something for that, or a group chat anyhow, for those that are interested in doing that. You would hug me anyway. Oh, good. Christy's already been pricing Texas. Yeah, we definitely have to figure that out. We have to figure out when. I know there's a whole bunch of other crafters that want to go. We just have to try to
It's a long drive.
try to coordinate it all together.
That was a 14-hour drive.
All right, you guys, I'm going to turn the heat tool on. So turn off your... Thank you, Peg, sweet girl. I appreciate it. You have a good night, sweet friend. You guys, I'm going to turn on the heat tool. So turn it and plug it. Turn down your earbuds if you got those in. Okay. Kind of got some clumpy paint going on here.
Stardust so crafty, I know.
That's Mel. Hey, Mel, how are you, girl? You guys, I'm excited with this little guy.
Too.
Peg's here, yeah, but she can't stay. So she just came in to say hey. She'll be back and she'll watch the replay. She watches replays. Hi, Deborah. I didn't see you. Mel, I've missed everybody so much, and I appreciate everybody that's come back and visited and said hello, whether they've been able to be live or watch the replay. And I just appreciate your guys' support. Has anybody seen Angelica Molina? Angelica Molina. I have not. Yolanda, my sweet friend Yolanda Molina. That's what made me think of it. Sweet friend Yolanda is actually an old co-worker of mine from California. And I'm so excited to see her here. And she's going to retire soon and move to Tennessee. All right. You guys know the drill. We haven't even asked what is for dinner. You already know what Kevin's having. He's having a craft salad. I clearly have not eaten yet. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate it. I love you too, Yolanda.
I crafted my Caesar salad.
Can you believe that school's starting here next week? I believe,
oh, yeah.
Or the teachers go back next week. That's what my daughter told me.
I have steak ready to filet mignon, but it's raining.
Brenda, you haven't eaten yet, right? Because you're just planning that. Brenda's in Utah, so she's way ahead of us. So it's what? It's 4:30 for you, I think, Brenda. You had barbecue chicken and rice. Wednesday is your pizza night.
It was supposed to rain, so I couldn't get my Traeger fired up.
All right, I'm just going to do one quick coat on the back, but we're going to probably do one more coat on the front. Taco salad, chip, and dip, and punch. Cucumbers and craft dressing. Dawn's having a craft salad too. Ground General
So?
I don't know how to say that.
Chicken and rice.
It's an Asian dish, though. Definitely, I know. I just don't know how to say it.
It's like P.F. Chang's has it.
Yeah. I saw ground. You know what? Yolanda, I'm dying for Mexican food. Can you, send me some, FedEx of real Mexican food? Because nobody knows how to do Mexican food like California, you guys.
They don't. Not out here.
Nowhere. Not even Tennessee. It's 5:30. Okay, so you're not in the same time zone. You're in Mountain Standard. You're Mountain Standard time then, right, Brenda?
7:30 here.
Yeah, but I thought she was in the same time zone as California. But
Hi,
she's
Tracy.
not. Hi, Tracy. All right, you guys, I'm going to turn that heat tool on again. Mountain time, yeah, thank you. I had a brain fart there for a second. Hello, Cindy. Karen had club turkey sandwiches, chips, and homemade pickles. You need to tell Kevin how to do that. Hey, Kathy from the Chippy Farmhouse. How are you, girl? Sausage.
Whatever my husband is making.
Cabbage and sausage, pierogies. I'm probably hacking that up. You're having whatever the husband is making. Yeah, Mel?
Yeah,
Kevin made craft salads, so that's what I guess I'm having.
It's not craft salad. It's a
salad with
salad.
He had a salad with craft dressing. Yes, Yolanda. That's what, you guys can go there, retire, and open a Mexican restaurant. You guys will make bank. We only found one restaurant that was somewhat similar to California Mexican food in Hendersonville. Ironically, I think it was called the California Taco Shop or something like that. Okay, I think I'm going to use this side because it looks better paint-wise. All right, one more coat of white on this. We're not going to paint the back again. There's no need to. I just didn't want it to be kind of a hodgepodge mess. But
over 100 in Arizona today.
But the barbecue there, Yolanda, is amazing. Over 100 degrees. Ugh. I don't have any idea what it was here. It was warm. I think it was like 94. Plus humidity. Okay. One more time with the heat tool, then we're going to move on. You spent all day making strawberry and blackberry jelly.
Well, she's right behind you. I'm looking at her.
Oof, yummy. All right. I'm going to turn it up one notch so it can go fast. So bear with me. It's going to get a little bit louder. All right, Brenda. Drive careful, girl. Thanks for stopping by. If you don't make it, you can catch the rest on replay. I envy you ladies that can have a garden because We can't. We don't have area. I think that's about the same for us, Caroline, except for we're 94 with 300% humidity.
Yeah. I'm drenched in like minutes.
It's getting ready to rain. Yeah, he's been out in the garage doing some cutting because we have a lot of orders.
I can only last an hour out there and I'm drenched. I have to take a shower and come back out and take another shower.
Yeah, we have a lot of orders for some snowmen. We are $100. Oh my gosh, Brenda, that is hot.
It was 100 here today, but 100% humidity.
No, as Caroline said, it was 300% humidity.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you guys, look what I did. I cut some little boots out of cardboard. So we're gonna put some. We're gonna paint these black. I cut a hat out of cardboard.
I was gonna make a hat for him too. At the same time, cut it all together in one unit.
He was supposed to make boots for me too, but he didn't, and so the boots. You were supposed to cut the boots.
I have a boot. But
you didn't cut any boots.
You mean those kind, that size?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
I did. You didn't listen. You had husband brain. All right.
I have too many things. I'm cutting 21 snowmen.
You guys remember the scrap wood snowman? You can have all of the rain that we have had, Rhonda. It has been horrible here.
Every night it's rained.
Too much rain.
But it's humid. Hot.
All right. I'm just gonna... Oh, yeah.
You don't have to wash your car in Georgia.
I'm just gonna put a little paint here. If I can get the clog out. I might have to stick a pin in there. Yeah, hold on a second. I don't need this squirting all over me.
At least you know where everything is now.
Yeah, right? Okay, there we go. All right, this is our hat, our boots. There must be like a paint booger in there because it does not, it's clogged up again.
Yeah, the grass grows here. It rains so much, it grows like in a few days.
Oh, goodness gracious. I think there is a booger.
You get
there
enough?
It is.
It's clotted.
No, it's a paint booger. Does not want to come out.
Paint booger?
Paint booger.
You need some heparin for that thing.
Down in Louisiana, it's raining so much you can't even cut the grass. Yeah, Dana, it's pretty bad. Our neighbor cut our grass for us on the weekend. See, look, there it is. There's
he has a riding lawnmower. He just like goes through the yard.
Paint booger?
Cuts ours with his. With no fence.
Hopefully it got it.
She's loving it back there behind you.
All right,
sure.
Let's see. All right, let's try that, you guys. It's opposite in Ohio. Oh, my word.
Did it come out?
No.
What the heck? You gotta shake it up or something. It's full of clots.
It's stuck in the tip, you guys.
It's full of clots.
It's not blood.
Coagulated.
Oh my golly
coagulated
Moses.
Paint.
I could see it going down. Oh my goodness gracious sakes. It just keeps coming right back in there, you guys.
Need to go squirt a bunch out.
I'm afraid if I squeeze too hard, it's just going to like bust open.
That's what's going to happen.
Yes, Yolanda, be prepared. That is for darn sure.
Needs a saline injection. Yeah, with some heparin in it.
I will tell you this, Yolanda, I didn't think that Tennessee was as bad as here, humidity-wise, but it's definitely, there is a lot more humidity than we were used to. It needs a saline injection. A saline rinse. Oh,
You need something bigger for the end, probably.
This is crazy.
You just have to scoop it out.
Look what I just did.
Ah!
All right, bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. This is crazy.
I need to go flush it out.
You went to the pool today. Oh, so lucky. Okay.
Just put your brush inside there.
I tried that already. It keeps just...
That paint's clotted. I wonder if those containers have too much air.
No. I can see it. I can see it in there. All right. I think we might have gotten it, you guys.
Yeah, right.
Yes, they are, Dana. That is probably why. In the meantime...
Dollar Tree bottles.
Yay, we got it. We got it.
They're condiment bottles, yep.
All right. Jeez.
Crafting surgery.
It's a good thing we got the medical personnel over here, right? In the scrubs. You guys, I'm absolutely loving my new jobs. The clinic and the hospital. I am just
Hey, get on
very,
the
very
trash
happy.
can, Roxy digging in your trash can. She's got the paint on her face.
Oh my gosh, did she get paint on herself?
No, she's trying. She saw you throw it away. You didn't get on your face, did you? No. Good.
Okay. Now I'm going to use this to hold it up. Hi, Debbie. This is going to be, because it's not freestanding, so we're just going to put this, we're going to glue this behind him to help give him a little something to help him stand up. So since it's going to be down near his shoes, his little boots, we are going to paint it black. She is really up in my business back there.
Should have made them pointed cowboy boots.
No. I'm flicking paint. All right, let's dry that. Let's clean my hands off. They're a mess. Thanks, Dana. Yeah, it is refreshing to know. It's funny because I'll share something with you. The young kid that could honestly be my child, that is training me at the hospital. The other day, he was talking about how things were busy and can be, a little stressful because they're so busy and it's, rushing all the time from patient to patient. And, he was talking about something and I thought, this is rushing. Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah. Roxy's about 4 years old, Mel.
At the hospital, we're there for 8 hours. We see 8 patients, and one of those patients or 2 of those patients are seen in a group. So you see 7 clients or 7 different sessions a day because you're 1 hour. That is nothing compared to what I'm used to, you guys. You're cutting nativity puzzles out of wood for Christmas gifts. Oh, Brenda, that's awesome.
White hairs stick to everything.
Okay.
Yes,
Heat tool going on. You have time to do your documentation while you're with the patient, talking with the patient, doing therapy with the patient. So There's no stressing about having to get it all done after your day is over, or, you know, whatever. Thank you, Dawn. So it's a great pleasure, you guys. What you looking at, dude?
See if you're doing it right.
Kevin's making sure I'm doing it right, you guys.
I think you missed a spot.
It's all right, because we're gonna sand it. We're gonna sand it. All right. Oh, golly Moses.
Paint?
The paint, yeah. Thank you, Dana. Yeah, like he knows what he's supervising, right, Carol? Caroline? Sorry, I called you Carol.
180 students, 6 periods a day. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, Dana, you were middle school, right? Dana was I think she was middle school biology teacher, science teacher of some sort. Recently retired. The past few years.
A lot of kids.
Mine was rush, see kids all day long, every 30 minutes. Meetings all day long. Well, welcome, sweet friend.
Mimi Taylor.
Mimi Taylor.
B and me? B and me? Is that how you say it? B and me Taylor?
I hope we're saying that right.
It's Monique.
Hi, Gina.
Racing Tyler Lake.
Call me worse, girl. Hi, Karen. I'm so happy to have you here, friend. If you're new, please say hello. We're happy to have you here. Please.
Just B. Okay, B.
Please feel free to engage with our friends. Oh, we lost the light. Everybody is so wonderful here. They will answer you. It might not be plugged in anymore. I don't know. Everybody is so friendly. They'll answer questions. Just pretend like you've been here forever. Please know that no question is a stupid question, because we are all at different levels in our journey of crafting, whether we're advanced, whether we are newbies, and even if we're advanced, we're still learning something new every day.
Look at it and burn out.
Yes, girl. Non-stop, all day. It was even worse here, friend.
That was weird. It just came off.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. One of my lights just went out. That's why you probably saw a little bit of a change.
It's flipping.
Oh, gosh. Got paint everywhere. It might not be plugged in and charging properly. Oh, no. Try now. In a minute, because it wasn't pushed all the way down. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. We do, Lisa. There we go. We learn every day. You're right, Dana. It is a lifelong endeavor.
Oh, another chore.
Okay. All right. Miss Roxy. Okay, you guys, I know I took the time to paint that, but I'm going to use my sanding tool just to kind of
Can you guys see her head? She's right behind her.
Clean. She's sitting on my chair. Rough the edges up. Yeah, exactly, Dawn. If you don't have the pieces, cardboard works. And if you can't draw it, print something out and use something to help you guide a pattern. I like to just use the, this is called a gator. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it at the hardware store, you can get it at Walmart. And I like to use this just to clean the edges up. I know it takes the paint off the edges where we just painted, but that's okay. I love that look.
I moved your light a little bit, I think.
I actually am going to kind of just sand some of the other parts of the black. So there we go. So you can see. It just kind of looks roughed up and old and vintage. Now this one I'm gonna not sand yet because we're gonna put a piece of paper over that one. I'm really liking using the dictionary pages that I've got, and I picked out the one that has snow, snowman, everything snow on it. Hello, Amy. Welcome, friend. I don't know. I didn't miss your name. I don't know if it's a regular or if that's a newbie. Oh, there you go. West Virginia while you're on the road in Missouri. Oh, well, stop by and say hello to my sweet friend Christy for me and give her a big hug. She needs a hug. Oh, yeah. My process that I use to peel the top layer off is I use a mister. Okay, I use a fine mister, a water bottle. You can get these anywhere.
She uses a mister.
Spray it. I spray the top of it and let it sit. Okay, you're gonna let it sit there for, just depends on how wet you get it. It could be about 30 seconds to a minute, maybe longer. You'll know when you start peeling it. And just let it sit there. What's happening is it's loosening that the glue there, and all you got to do is just get a piece of that cardboard, kind of pick at it and just peel it back, and it should come off in big chunks. If it's not coming off in big chunks, then you need to let it sit a little bit longer. But I've seen where some people, I've been there before too when I was first learning to do it. Now it just depends on the look you want. If you want it all off, that's a good option. If you wanted to have like some like sparse places where you still have cardboard and then you have some corrugated grooves and stuff, then you can peel it as much as possible. You can get your scissors in there and kind of just poke around and get what you want. I like the water method because for me it works the best. You're very welcome. All right. Sorry, that's kind of an annoying noise.
Chalkboard.
Yeah, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Oh, Martha, I'm sorry, girl. Maybe when it's all done, friend. Maybe when it's all done, you can do that. Or you can go after we're done and I post the picture. Maybe you'll see it on that and you can sprinkle it from there and it will share the replay. I know that Facebook's been a little wonky for some people and some features work sometimes and some features don't, and it's just a pain sometimes, but it's okay. All right, I'm just gonna kind of I want this to be like old and vintagey, so you can see I went right over the top of it. Okay.
Your camera must have moved.
My camera moved?
Back there in order to...
I don't think the camera moved. Maybe my chair moved. Is that better? Well, I don't know what happened. The light went out again. I don't know why that light went out again. Thanks, Mal. All right, it's going to be so cute. I'm so excited with what I've got planned, you guys. I'm pretty proud of myself, too, because I'll tell you what, I honestly did not know what I was doing today. And I had to come home and quickly throw something together. Mary, we're making a snowman. Kevin made me just a wood snowman cutout with nothing to go with it.
Canned goods.
Yes, Amy.
The circles.
So, yeah.
Hi, Amy.
Kevin made me this, and we had to figure out what we're going to do to accessorize our snowman. Now, something you can do to make something like this is you can get some small round cutouts from Dollar Tree and just kind of, you know, obviously they're going to need to be different sizes, but find different things.
Just do what I did. Canned goods.
Well, but they don't all have saws to cut. So I'm trying to give them an idea of how to make it. Shoot, you can do the whole thing out of cardboard. Hi, Carol, no worries. All right, now, again, I'm just going to take the gator tool and go right over the shoes.
You're shedding, Roxy.
Because I want it to be vintagey. All right. Hat. Gosh, do I want it to be black? Hold on one second while I make up my mind now that we've got this. I was going to do a dictionary page for his hat.
Went to Atlanta? Oh.
There's Roxy talking.
Not everyone has a Kevin. That's right, Caroline.
Not every has what?
You said not everybody has a saw. She said not everyone has a Kevin.
This is true. This is true. Okay. This was going to be his hat. I know it doesn't look right, but obviously we're going to grunge it up with some wax and darken it up. Yes, Dana. I don't know. I'm thinking it kind of needs to be black.
Yeah, Roxy barks when or yelps when I put her down.
I think it needs to be black, you guys. You know what? Let's do, whoops, can you get that? Before I make my final decision, we're going to get the rest of him done, and then we'll figure out what to do with the hat. Because I'm really liking the dictionary, but it may not work for this one.
And mom duties.
Mom duties. Chrissy had to get the kids showered and ready for bed and dinner and all that. Okay, so this side. Let's do the boots. Let's do the boots.
She's booting me.
I grabbed. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna boot you right out of here in a minute. I'm gonna boot you right out of here. Uh-oh, I painted, look what I did, you guys. Look at my boots. We have to paint one more time. I was not paying attention. This is not going to work.
Oh
Whoops-a-daisies. Whoops-a-daisies.
You gotta paint the other side.
B, I am a speech pathologist, and I came from the school system. We moved, so backtrack.
Yeah, that's an old song. These boots are made for walking. I'm aging myself.
We are from California originally.
You know who did that song? Nancy Sinatra.
We are from California. I had to let him finish talking. And we moved to Georgia last year. I went to the school system here, and it was just, it's not the same. Let's just leave it at that. It was a really hard year. I took 6 months off of my crafting page because it's just been that horrible. And, oh my gosh. So I switched from the school system to now I am in private practice and an inpatient rehabilitation center for acute patients. All right, this black is getting everywhere, you guys. All right, let's dry this. And then we'll sand the right side. You guys need to make sure. Next time you need to tell me when I've got something that needs to be the right direction. Don't forget to check. Oh, goodness gracious.
Snowman has 2 right feet?
Yep. 2 right feet or 2 left feet. I'm not sure which it was. All right, let's sand this again really quick, and then we'll get it together. Thanks, Amy. I am very happy now.
She's shoving her nose on me, hitting me with her nose. That means pick me up. These little brat. She's punching me with her nose.
You guys missed it just before I hit the live button today. She was running around with her squeakies. Tammy, he has a job. He works in a long-term critical care facility, and he's just what you call PRN or on call, and he gets called off a lot, and there really just isn't a lot of jobs here for his position, unfortunately. Okay,
But I get Social Security.
I have some red ribbon, and I have this. You guys probably all know what it's called, but I call this dingle balls. They are. I am Carol. I am much happier. Anyway, this came from the Hobby Lobby ribbons section. Okay, and we're gonna kind of layer these.
Yeah, the states are different. The pay is different. California was the highest. But I worked in the same hospital for 40 years in California.
Definitely different. Okay. Now, let's see where this one needs to be cut. We're just going to glue this one. Okay, so I'm going to glue the little dingy ball one at the top. Kind of like it's supposed to be like little socks poking out the top. And then we'll glue the little red one right underneath of it.
Yes, cost of living is way higher in California.
This is true.
I waited till my full retirement to get my Social Security, but I'm still working.
All right, look at how cute that is already. You bought some dingle balls this weekend, Kelly. Your mama says it takes Social Security because we aren't getting any younger. That's right. Okay, isn't that cute? I'm not done with the boot. We got something else to go with our boot. Oh my. I had to make sure I was doing the right side. Oh my gosh. Yes, Amy, thank you for welcoming everybody. You guys, if you're just joining on with us, we're so happy to have you here. I'm Monique. This is Kevin, and this is our dog Roxy back here. We're coming to you live.
She's shitting on me.
We're coming. Do you have any idea how that sounded?
She's shedding on me?
But that's not how it sounded when you said it.
She's shedding.
Anyway, we're coming to you live from Georgia, and we're about an hour outside of Savannah. Oh, thank you, Bee. Yeah, we both have two very specialized jobs. Thankfully, my job, I can do many, many things and work in many settings. Thanks, April. Okay, there is our little boot so far. We're going to add some buttons kind of up his little boots.
Hi, April.
Yeah, Tammy, you caught on to that, right? Kind of what that sounded like.
She sheds. Her little white hair is all over my black shirt, but then it makes my nose itch. It's that time of year, I guess.
Look at how stinking cute those little boots are going to be. Can you guys see them? Hopefully you guys can see them. I don't know why my light has gone out. You know what? It's not that one. It's this one. Why is it?
Yeah, I plugged it in.
Huh. I don't know. My light went out. Oh, Caroline, I'm going to tell you, I really miss you too.
Let me try a different one.
You didn't know that Kevin went to the... It's this one, honey.
It's this one.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got to be the cord or something.
Might just need to get a new cord.
This thing's really hot down there.
There. Okay, now we can show you guys. The night lights went out in Georgia. Yes. All right, there's a song about that, Brenda.
I fixed it. I got it to work. Again.
Hopefully it will stay on. Woo, you guys, I just had a hot
I've been running around
flash.
fixing things this whole life.
I have just had a hot flash, and I'm like, if I starting to sparkle, you know why. Hi, Yvonne. Yes, he was at a hospital. He's still at a hospital. It's just not a full-fledged hospital. So it's like a long-term care hospital. It's very very critical patients that are almost too sick to be in the
people who have
main
trachs
hospital.
or need support, ventilator support longer. The insurance pays for them to go to like a ventilator rehab place.
Yeah, you're right, Dana.
And that's what I do, long term.
All right, there are our cute little boots. Aren't those cute, you guys? Yeah, it's not going to stay on Kevin. It already went out again.
Something's wrong with it.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, cardboard boots. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have to hold this up for you guys to see this. Look at that.
What is he doing? Squatting or jumping in the air? You're putting him side to side? Yep.
Oh my gosh. All right. Before I glue these on and start fiddling with wax, do we need to wax the edges? What do you guys think? Should we grungy him up just a little bit on the edges, or do we leave him all white? Because once I get these boots on, it's going to be hard for me to get around those boots. But oh my gosh. All right, what do you guys think? Thank you. Aren't they darling? Rhonda, you think grunge it up a little bit?
What about putting the boots like this?
Sand them down. Sand down the snowman. I think so too.
What about putting the boots like they're supposed to be?
Kevin wants me to put the boots like they are supposed to be.
Instead of spread eagle.
I'm concerned because my hold on a second, because my thing has a lot of black on it. We'll see. All right.
Runs it up.
We'll sand the edges down a little bit, and then it'll make the wax a little bit easier to go on.
Look at grunge band.
I am loving these boots, you guys. Right, Caroline? Christy definitely needs more space. Okay, I'm getting chalk paint on myself.
You're gonna mess those scrubs up.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Kills wax. Oh, I love it, Amy. I love it. Okay, we're going to use the Kills Dark Wax. You can get this on Amazon. They have it at Lowe's now, but it's the Magnolia Design Kills Wax. Hello, Christine. Salisbury steak, tater salad, crescent rolls. See, she knows the drill. Oh, Meriden. Meriden's in Canada. She's in Ontario, Canada. I'm sorry. We're getting ready. Pile the boots sticking out like he fell down in the snow.
I love the boots on the side.
Oh, you're offering to take it and stick it on your wall. I love you, Caroline. All right, we're just gonna. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah,
better.
Yeah, it definitely needed that.
I'm glad I thought of it.
Yeah, you're so smart. Yeah. Oh, Mel, thank you. I haven't made any new ones yet. I still have a few from the spring, but they just are stored in a box, waiting for spring. I'm not gonna lie. Now that I am back live and working, and it's It's hard. That was kind of my, like, a little bit of therapy sometimes while I was not live. Hey, Betsy, how are you, girl? So glad to see you.
Hey, Betsy.
Okay. We will see if we need to do a little bit more grunge, like on his body, once we kind of get him put together. Well, now that I just kind of blended some, we'll just do a little bit. Just a little bit.
Tomorrow's Tony's birthday, Amy said.
You guys are on the road. Are you with him? Do you go in the rig with him?
The big 5-0, wow.
Happy birthday! Such a great birthday. Okay. Oh, loving this. All right. There we go. Oh, it's Tony's birthday tomorrow. What are you guys going to do? Anything fun? 42 years ago. Happy anniversary. Yes, Janet, we are. It's your second time out. Do you enjoy being out on the rig with him?
Went to Texas Roadhouse. I love that place.
All right, we're going to use a little bit of E6000 with some hot glue. How far do I want to put them? Doesn't it look awesome, Caroline? I'm glad we thought to do that. You will be in Wisconsin.
I think Roxy finally pooped out.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so stinking cute. I think it started raining. Do you hear the rain?
Yep, I think
Or is that
so.
the air conditioner?
No, it might be. It's supposed to be raining.
You guys.
I'm so glad I thought of that.
Oh my gosh. You love the ghosts, Betsy? They're so cute and so fun to make.
Nope,
Oh my gosh. Adorable. His favorite teams is the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, don't get Kevin started.
On what?
So what I'm going to do is this little board that we cut is going to go right
Green Bay Packers?
in the back, so he will stand up. That's why I painted him black, so that it kind of gets hidden by those boots. All right.
I am a Rams fan. I grew up.
All right, we got some buttons. We're going to go ahead and get his buttons on here. And I got some oddball buttons. Are those the buttons that I got? No, this one. This one. What did I have?
Why are you scratching me, Roxy?
I liked these buttons. Okay.
Roxy is 4.
Look at those buttons,
Yes,
you guys.
you are.
Yeah, Dina, good job remembering, girl. Okay, that, I have a little bow tie for him. He's always wanted to live in Savannah, so, oh, well, if you guys ever come through here, let us know.
A lot of history there.
Let us know.
A lot of Spanish moss, big old trees, old houses, history, ghost adventures, a lot of Civil War cemeteries, the river.
I think, was that, she might not be on, but maybe she'll watch the replay. I think that was Diane that was coming in the fall. So whoever that was that told me they're coming in the fall, please let us know.
There's certain areas of Savannah I would live in and others I
Oh
wouldn't.
my gosh. Let us know so that we can plan accordingly.
Like by Tybee Island or on the Riverwalk, that area is nice.
Okay. A little bit of hot glue and a little bit of this E6000, you guys. Just because, no, they tend to pop off with just hot glue.
Yeah, I like Ghost Adventures too, Amy. We watch it.
Ghost
You should see Savannah's got so many hauntings. They have an old pirate restaurant bar. It's from the 1800s. It's a real place the pirates used to drink and hang out. And there's actually people see ghosts all the time there. All the time. It is not. I'm not just kidding. But it's refurbished, but not the bottom area where they used to go down and drink. It's a cool place.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Your brother lives in Roswell. Janet, I have no idea where that's at. None.
I think it's far away from here.
I'm going to put this side down. We haven't ventured out a lot. I'm not going to lie. This last year was really tough on me. And poor Kevin didn't get to do much because I didn't have the desire to do much. So we really haven't, and we have not ventured out. Look at how stinking cute.
Yeah, we have to go to that pirate restaurant if you come out.
It's outside of Atlanta. Okay, so it's probably around 4 hours or so from us.
Yeah, Atlanta's 4 hours from here.
Okay. I'm going to do his hat last, you guys, because I want to be able to make a decision if we're going to do it black or we're going to put that dictionary page on it. I got this. I think I got this from Target sometime back. They're like those little cheese markers. They came in like a little ring. There's a whole bunch of them. Long Term Facility.
Yep, I do. Yeah. A lot of families. But I've done that forever because I used to work with bypass patients, heart surgery patients, at the place I used to work at. And then I worked in NICU with babies, so I always interacted with families.
Erie has underground tunnels for those. Oh. I cut a little piece of drop cloth off. And we're going to stamp on that. Okay, so let's do that. I know usually like this is like the last step, but I really want to figure out how I want to do that hat, you guys. We're going to stamp on here snow day. So it's looking like he's sitting in that snow.
DT has small chalkboard signs.
Yes. I think I've gotten some of those, but I thought this was perfect. What did I do with the N? I don't like how that S looks. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. I didn't like how the S looked, but if I mess up, we'll have to flip it back over. Okay, any other new friends that have come in? Say hello if you want. If you're just a silent watcher, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. If you're just coming in, I'm Monique. This is Kevin and our dog Roxy. And she just loves to be with us. So she's always hanging out with us. And if you can't see her, she's literally on my chair behind me. All right.
Your daughter got married, Amy, in March.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
She's going to send you a couple pictures.
Oh, please do.
In a messenger.
I would love to see. I do love and enjoy seeing you guys' pictures. You guys are welcome to friend me on my personal page, but I'm going to tell you what, I usually don't, I'm not very active on that. No, Mel. When did Brittany move out? Brittany moved out in the spring. About maybe February.
No, she's ready to get up.
Okay.
Come to me.
There's our little sign. And we're gonna put it. I thought we would do something like that. Whoops. Just kind of right here, like he's holding it. Thank you, Amy. I did get, where'd they go? I did go outside and get some sticks for some arms, so that we can try to make it look like he's holding this. I don't know if it's gonna work though. I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see if I can get this to work the way I want it to. I don't think I'm gonna get it to work just right. His arms don't look right. The arms don't look right this way. Thanks, Amy. We might just have to put his arms up.
Wow, my snowman's looking good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put the arms up because it's just not gonna work the way I want it to. That's gonna be better. There we go. Thank you, Cindy.
Where's his eyes?
Dina, thank you so much. I so appreciate that. Oh no, you guys are frozen.
I'm gonna put eyes on there.
We will, but we had to get the rest. Do I make a kind of a bow? Thank you, Becky. Hi, Becky. Thank you, Tamra.
Thank you, Ruth.
I think we're just gonna do a simple twine bow. Thanks, Ruth. That's little Roxy. She's a mini Dachshund.
She has to be here. We can't.
Yeah, she will sit down here and bark at us. She'll talk to us if we don't let her up.
She has to be part of us all the time. Make my nose itch, though.
I called her a Dachshund, like a car. Glue sticks from behind a snowman. Who told me that? Tammy, let's try that. Hold on, I gotta get this done. It's a little bit of a hot mess going on.
Caroline's got to go. Bye, Caroline.
All right, Caroline.
Hey,
Love you, girl. Have a good night. I know I asked this the other day, but anybody else have birthdays coming up or anniversaries? Okay.
Hard to craft in a truck. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like them. I like them on the top. I think we'll leave them like that. Just kind of.
Your Yorkie, Becky says, our Yorkie Emma is watching with me. She says hi to Roxy.
Well, hello, sweet Emma. If we squeaked Roxy's toy, how would Emma react? Oh. Roxy would be looking for one. I'll just tell you that right now. Okay. All right. Those of you that are just coming on, we're making a snowman. We're kind of doing it a little bit backwards because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do the hat. So I wanted to get the rest of it done so then we can make a decision on how we're going to do the hat. I know it's a little abnormal.
Patricia's birthday is August 5th. Gonna skip this one.
You're gonna skip this birthday? Is that what you're saying?
I don't have any more birthdays. I just have anniversaries of my 50th.
Oh, Janet, aren't those boots awesome? I'm not gonna lie. I love these boots also. She's getting a belly rub. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I wasn't able to actually craft last night, you guys, because she was not letting me get up. Look at how stinking cute he is already. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to cut some more of those, I think.
He turned out darling. You guys, this is a snowman that Kevin cut all by himself. All right, I got a little
well, you
nose.
guys were talking about how you like snowmen so much and Christmas and
we got a nose. We're gonna paint
July.
it.
So I went out there when she was at work and I just cut my own.
We are gonna paint the nose orange today.
Thank you, Tricia.
Okay, let's get a little paintbrush.
I saw her gluing circles together. I figured I'm gonna make them connect.
Yeah, it was after we made the one with the wood slices. He made one. He did that all by himself, you guys. I'm proud of him. All right, I'm just using some orange. Any orange paint.
Anniversary.
55th year.
She got married when she was 17. Whoa!
Congratulations. Is this going to be a kit? You'll have to ask the cutter back there.
I should have made a mold.
Should have made a mold. We can make another one. Yeah, if you guys are interested in it, we can definitely make it a kit. The only thing that I won't be able to give you, though, will be the little sign. You'll have to come up with a way to do your own little sign, because I got that at Target some time ago. Do I have anything similar? Yeah, so I mean, you can do other variations. Like you could use something like this. These you can get all the time at Dollar Tree. You can get this at Dollar Tree. So we'd have to be a little creative. You can use this exact thing, put a little dowel on the end of it, and it will look very similar. Or you can attach a larger clothespin. Oh. Yep, absolutely. Most of them are usually plastic though, but you can paint it. Christine, I'm so happy to see that you did some crafting today. Both you and Dana are my gals that had told me that, you haven't had that desire to craft in a while, and both of you guys have started crafting again, and that makes my heart happy.
The carrot nose. I always wonder what.
Where's my water?
Put a carrot nose on them.
Okay, let's dry this, sand it. So I made just a carrot nose out of cardboard, you guys.
Why are you rubbing your nose on me again, Lexi? You went down.
Okay. She can't make up her mind. Yeah, Dana, aren't you impressed? Usually I would be like, they're right here somewhere. I can't find them.
What does that mean?
I even put them back. Hi. Amy, you're so sweet. Oh, she's talking.
Look at her. She's butting me with her nose.
You guys cannot see, but she'll go like this, and she wants you to.
She
wants that attention.
What?
My wax. Okay. Just gonna add a little bit of wax to the nose. Not a lot. I don't want to overdo it. Here she goes. All right. Hopefully Emma's not looking for the squeaker toy now. You guys. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now let's figure out the hat, okay?
Oh, that's cute. I did a good job on that one.
You know you did.
It's a
I don't know if you guys can see
Abraham Lincoln hat.
Yeah. Okay, he'll have a brim, okay, but and we'll
Here it is.
grunge it. We'll distress it a little bit if we decide to go with black, okay? But if we don't do black, I was thinking along the lines of this
I like the black.
with this and some buttons, and I have one more thing here. This will not be, if we offer kit, this cannot be in the kit because this came from Sarah at Bootsy and Buttons. Leslie, I've been thinking about you.
I like the black.
I think I like the black too. All right, we're going with the black. We're going with the black. Okay, let's distress the hat. You guys, it's just like a random piece of cardboard that I cut. Seriously, I didn't draw anything. I do have a music sheet, Rhonda. I do. Because I have a lot, because some of you guys sent me some boxes.
What about the paper with some black runs up? That was my idea.
Oh no, be careful. You guys are on the road. Use your rusty trims yet. I used the rusty metal on the chippy pumpkin. Did you see that? I redid a thrifty find and I put some rusty tin inside that.
That's how we met.
How did we meet? We met at work. I was an administrative assistant at the hospital where he worked, and we kind of met in the cafeteria of all places, right? You guys. Oops. All right, look at that. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, you're going to have to give me the bucket of buttons. Party, please.
Bucket of buttons?
Yes, please.
The bobs? Let's see, where are they?
Over there in that cubbyhole space. That metal tin. Hello, Rosia. Oh my gosh, let's see if I can try to figure it out. Como tu te acompañan. I don't know. I can tell you a little bit of Spanish. I remembered the, como se llama.
Those are the dirtiest buttons I've ever seen.
All those fun things, right? All those basic terms that you learn in Spanish. The one and only abstract one that I remembered is no fuma en el baño, means no smoking in the bathroom. I don't smoke. I don't know why I retained that.
How about some red ones?
Becky, you're asking what I'm doing for work now? I am working in private practice, seeing children, and I am working in the hospital with, it's an acute in-care patient facility for patients that have had brain injuries, strokes, traumatic injuries, things like that. Parkinson's patients. I had black.
You have another bottle of buttons too.
Yes, I do.
I don't know where that is.
I don't think I need it. I was gonna have.
You have tons in there.
I had black already. I'm liking the black now that I'm putting these on here. Okay. I like it. All right, here you go. She likes how Kevin keeps you company. Thanks for translating, Iris. Thank you.
Holy buttons, girl.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I know. She has tons of buttons.
Look at this.
Those buttons
Isn't that darling?
came from Canton, Texas.
Ah.
Oh, that is cute.
Love this, you guys.
That's a great one.
All right, now the question of the day is, do I move the nose down just a little bit and put some eyes? Do we put some eyes, or do we maybe put like only like one eye? All right, let's glue this buttons
the hat's
on here.
low.
Yeah, I made the hat a little lower than I probably should have, but.
A one-eyed snowman.
And you know what, you guys? These buttons are already rusty and crusty. Hi, Kathy. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, that is a black button, and it's rusty and crusty already, and I don't have to do anything to make it that way.
I'm glad that you guys like old things, because when I get old, they just call me vintage then.
You once worked with adults with IDD. So rewarding, yeah. It is. It is so rewarding. I'm so happy.
I'll be a vintage husband.
Okay. You guys, this is so darn cute. I'm loving this. Look at how stinking cute this is. Is that not the...
That is cute. I like it.
So adorable. All right, now we can put our little cardinal. Right, Amy? Hi, Kelly. No worries, girl. It's okay.
Vintage rustic Kevin. I think I told you.
What do you guys think? You guys like the little cardinal on there? No eyes. Yeah, I think no eyes. Sometimes no eyes is good. I think we're not going to do eyes. Thanks, Meriden. It's so good to see you. I don't think I've seen you for a while. You guys, whoever has got Angelica on their radar. Yes, Harriet. Actually, I did show it in the very beginning. Somebody asked that. So once we're done, if you want to come back and check out the live, I got them from TJ Maxx. You can get them at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Came from the makeup section. Okay, let me get some red paint.
That's a fat cardinal.
All right, we're going to use some Imperial Red. Thanks, April. Isn't this adorable? This cardinal came from Sarah over at Bootsy and Buttons, you guys. She sent me a box full of goodies, and this was one of the items in the box. And I think... well, we'll just paint both sides, and we'll figure out which way we want it.
Those things make it lumpy, I'm telling you. The container.
That's not in that container. It's right here.
I know. Oh. Cardinals are special to you?
Does somebody say that?
B?
They are... We have a lot. We get cardinals outside of our window on our patio every single day. They're chase each other.
Prettiest birds.
They have fun. All right, let's dry this. Okay.
The beaks are black or yellow, aren't they?
Thank you, Amy. I don't think I want to color. I don't know. You guys let me know if we need to color the beak. I'm just thinking just red all the way around, but we'll see. I mean, I can paint his little beak. I could just sand it down and put some wax right there. Kevin is very, very literal sometimes at the wrong times. You love the sounds that they make.
A little orange on his beak.
Did somebody say that? A little orange on his beak, Kelly. All right, let's try this and then we'll kind of figure that out. I painted both sides, you guys. I didn't need to, but I didn't know which direction I wanted him to go. So I figured just paint it and we can figure that out. Okay. See. I think he definitely needs a little eye, though. This guy needs an eye.
Just a little dot.
Yep, just a little dot. I'm just going to kind of... I don't want it to be super bright red, so I'm just kind of going over the whole thing, taking some of that, like, brightness off, making him look a little bit old. But there we go. You guys can see. You guys think it does need a little bit of orange on that beak? Chip, chip, and pip, pip. Aww. Okay, got some orange there. Who said that? Sarah. Hi, Sarah. How are you, friend? Hi, Yvonne. That's my sweet friend Yvonne from Southern Designs and Finds, and she's just up north from me in the Georgia mountains. We're making a snowman, girl. Kevin cut me out a snowman, and it was just the snowman, and I had nothing else for him, and so I came up with stuff. I'm good. How are you, girl? Well, I just like scraped all of that orange right off of there, you guys. Any jobs you? Are you Monday through Friday? Are you on call type of a schedule? So Amy, my hours for the clinic, I can set my own hours. Right now I'm just working in the clinic on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and still trying to build my clientele there. I will be considered to be on call at the hospital once that gets settled. I will put in, you know, whatever hours I could work or not work. And yeah, I think the hours are pretty similar. A little bit later. Well, similar to what I was working, not what I was supposed to work.
Okay.
Anyway,
Little girl.
the hospital, it seems like it's going to be 7:30 to 4, I think. Okay. There we go. So, supper was chicken wings, fresh corn on the cob. Look at you guys. You guys all know. Thanks for telling me, girl. All right, we're going to put a little wax around the edges. I think that's going to just kind of finish him off. We may not need to have the orange beak that way, but I do think he needs an eye. For sure he needs an eye. Yvonne, are you still here? Ooh, how did you guys do that?
What do you do?
Somebody gave a big old,
How do you do that?
You guys, I missed out on some of these things while I was gone. Like, I don't know how to do everything that you're doing. Black eye. How about a... No, that's too big. I think he needs a little bit of orange because you know what? His face looks kind of mousy now. How much longer before your house is done, Yvonne? Yvonne's having a house built up north.
Oh, wow.
And she's been staying in her motorhome, I believe, right? On your property. I know it's getting very, very close. It took her a very long time because of all the delays with COVID and everything.
I'm done.
Kevin is done, he says.
Sitting here is uncomfortable for that long.
All right.
I did my part for God and my country.
For your wife, you mean? Okay. All right. Now we just need an eye.
You just need a little dot with a brush of black.
Yvonne is the sweetest person ever,
Right,
you guys. The outside is almost finished. Porch will be done. Then they'll work on the inside. Oh, girl, you guys. She has the most soothing voice ever. I just love to sit and listen to Yvonne. The ladies are saying good night, Kevin. I don't know about that. I just don't know. Yay, nay. Needs a white speck, maybe. I probably put it in the beak. You know what? I put it in the beak. That's my problem. That's why I'm not liking it. Oh, goodness. That's why it looks like a mouse to me. Ding-a-ling. Little ding-a-ling. Hi, Shannon. All right, let's try this eyeball again. Where is his eyeball supposed to go? Yeah, way over there. See, I was close. I just think I had it too much in the beak. All right, let's put a little wax. Cover up that little eye. What do you guys, does it look okay? Sue, I'm so happy you're here. Does he need a, right? It did. It looked like a mouse. Should we put a little white speck inside his eye? Can you guys hear Roxy? Her little feet. Okay. Thanks, Martha. Let's put a tiny, tiny, tiny white speck in there. Okay. Leave the beak orange. You know what the thing is I think I got the feathers. What are the little feathers on the top? Birds don't have white eyes. Well, thank you, Dana. Only my science teacher could tell me that. Oh, good grief. What is his little feathers on top supposed to be? Because I got him orange like the beak. And maybe that's my problem. Leave the beak orange. Yes, Sarah, thank you. It's called a plume. I should know that. I should know that. And they're supposed to be black. There we go. Okay. Red, red. I wonder if it's depending on if it's male or female, right? So you guys think red. Yeah, most of you guys are saying red. All right, hold on a second because I got to go close the door because Kevin's got the TV blasting and I don't need any problems with anybody or Facebook. All right, sorry about that, you guys. I had to close that down. Make the beak black. Somebody Google it. Sometimes the face is black. You're a bird enthusiast. It's red plume, the same as the red feathers. There we go. Dina. All right. Just a tiny bit of wax on his beak. I think that is what we need. There. I think that is what we need. Thanks, Mary. That, I think, is exactly what it needed. Black around the peak. Yep. I think my little wax being on there is exactly what it needed. All right, that's going in the water. Now, hopefully, I've got it on the right side. Look it. Yeah, Sherry, well, Kevin has got the political stuff going on. And so I don't need any problems with anybody being upset, anybody saying anything. We don't need Facebook saying that I stole rights to any music that might be playing or anything like that. So, yeah, best that we don't have it in the background. Okay. Oh, no worries, Mary. Thank you, Shay. When did you sneak in, girl? You guys, I think that this is just darling. Okay. Let's glue this on. I don't want it. We could do more. We can put some Excelsior in there. I don't know. I just don't want to overdo it. I don't want to give him too much more than he needs. I'm just going to get a small sprig of Excelsior. Thank you, April. Let's see. Maybe it will. I don't know. What do you guys think? Excelsior? Oh, okay, Shay. We can put some Excelsior behind there. Or we can leave it plain. Or we just leave it plain. Oh, Patty, you're making chicken pillows. Oh my gosh. Yvonne, you like it with the Excelsior. Do you make kits that you mail out? And if so, how much are they? Sherry, yes, we do make kits. This one I haven't, I'm going to be honest, I didn't think about it because all really I had was the shell of the snowman. Everything else was cardboard because I didn't have anything. Kevin only made me a snowman. I'm more than happy to... we can potentially, I love the look of the cardboard, but we can look at making the hat and the boot as well. Excuse me. I just don't want to have to cut out cardboard hats and boots. So I could potentially like provide a pattern for you guys to do it with a piece of cardboard. I don't know. You guys let me know what your thoughts are, or we can cut it out in wood. Yeah, exactly, Tracy. It's a lot of work for me to actually cut it and everything too. Hello, Melissa. Whoops. This little guy would be slightly different because I got this years ago at Target, which is no longer available, but we could do something very similar. Just give you the pattern. Okay, I will work on that, you guys. We'll definitely work on that. Give me some time to draw up what Kevin created because we didn't make a pattern off of what he cut. Let's just give this little guy a little bit of Excelsior. I don't think it needs a lot. Or we can get some greenery. Send the pattern out on Telegram. Did that work the last time I put that on Telegram? You guys, I didn't hear anybody say it did or didn't work. Ooh. Not particularly fond of these exact pieces that I have right here, but we can also put some Sweet Annie on there. Did anybody download the last pattern from the broadcast channel? And if so, did it work okay? I think I like the greenery better than the Excelsior. Hi, Sherry. How are you, friend? How are you? I think I like the Sweet Annie, but there's something about this one piece. It's kind of cockeyed that I just don't like. Maybe it's both the pieces that I don't like. Okay, there we go. That is much better. Thank you, Shay. You're so sweet. Okay, definitely need some E6000 to attach this down and some hot glue. So I'm going to put some E6000 with some hot glue. Remember, don't mix your glues. You get just an icky, bubbly mess if you mix your glues together, if they touch together. And then it makes things harder to stick. Okay. Adorable. Stinking adorable. It did work for you, Tamara. Good. I'm glad to hear that because I didn't hear of anybody saying yes or no. All right. Look at how stinking cute that is. Okay, now I have the little wood piece that we're going to attach him to so that he will stand up. So let's get that on there. Whoops, my Sweet Annie was not dry. We'll have to reattach that. 1 second. Oh, goodness. Done that before. Now I have 2 wet pieces. Oy. Look at my sticky mess. goodness. Let's try again. Oh, Patty, thank you, friend. And to think that this was just like an on the whim thing, because those of you that came in late, I didn't have anything planned. And I was going to do this and give it an updo. And Kevin said, why don't you do that snowman I cut you? And I said, but I don't have anything to put on it. And he said, you know how to make it. Okay, you guys, I love this. It's going to stand up because I gave him a little stand. Look at how stinking cute that is. Isn't that adorable? You guys, I know I kept you here a long time, but you all know that I love to sit and chit chat with you guys. If you missed any part, just go back and watch it. Thanks, Shay, Melissa, and Connie. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kelly. So you drew the boots and the hat and the fly. Yeah, I did. Yvonne, absolutely I did. I really, I didn't give myself very much time. I'm going to tell you. I got home and I sat and looked at the Christmas tree and figured, okay, what am I going to do? Yeah, it is, Deborah, it is a fake Sweet Annie bush that came from Hobby Lobby. Let's see if I can show you the number really quick. I'm sure that our wonderful friends, Dana, probably have it. Thank you, Debbie. Do you grow your own Sweet Annie? No, I don't. I don't grow mine, but look, here is the number. Here's the bush. Okay, this is what it looks like. And then there is the number. Let's see if I can get that on there for you. There's the number. You punch that in to your Hobby Lobby. Okay, and then you can get it. That's all right, girl. You've already been live and finished, and I'm still going. You had your watercolor Wednesday, but look at Stephanie. Look at how stinking cute this is. So, Patty, at one of my stores it was discounted, and in the Savannah location it was not. Berry Bush, yes, Sherry. But it is on the website for $19.99. You notice that tag said $22.99. Pull it up on the website. Get it when it's 40% off and ask them to honor it at the 40% off the $19.99. They will do it. Tracy, some are, some aren't. It just baffles me. I even had a manager help me. He looked it up and everything in the system, and it did not show as discounted. Who knows? I have no idea. But anyway, look at it's now. It's a little. I will fix this. It's kind of a little tweaked right now, but thank you, Amy. You guys are so nice. Good night, Mary. Sweet dreams, my sweet friend. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know it's a little bit late. We were on for a very long time tonight, but you know, when Kevin's here, we get chit-chatting a lot more than normal. I so appreciate you guys. I just love you all so dearly, and thank you for being here and spending your evening with us. If you liked it, give it a little sprinkle, send it out there, bring us some new friends. So happy to be here with you guys. I will try to be here live tomorrow. I can't promise if I will or not. I'll let you know though. Good night, you all, and have a good night, and we'll see y'all later. Bye. Yolanda, you're still here. Good night. Good night. Tell everybody hello for me, Yolanda. Bye.